Hi everybody, welcome to another Pilates Express class. For today we need a mat, otherwise a towel. If you have a mat, it's better, it's going to provide cushioning underneath your spine, a block and two small plates. If you have no equipment, that's okay, so follow along and adjust as you need. We'll start with the back on the floor, and it's a good time to start preparing the joints for our practice. Pilates is a beautiful discipline where we get to work on the breathing, the core activation of the abdominal area. We work around muscle for the posture, so expect also to activate around the shoulders, the arms, glutes and thighs. The knees are moving side to side, and you can allow one side of the back to stretch. If your joints are ready, try to go closer to the floor. Maybe rest for 1 or 2 seconds. As you breathe for the body, really relax around the neck, the head, the temples. Exhale out any tension. And let's start to focus the attention in the center. Knees up, feet on the floor. Inhale into the nose, we're gonna exhale through the mouth. It's not just in the throat, we're guiding the breath down between ribs and hips. Breathing in, exhale out. You may notice your ribs are moving, and when you breathe in, the ribs expand to the side. As you exhale, imagine you want to breathe out through the belly and push the ribs down. So if a movement happens normally, you sort of want to exaggerate the exhale out as you move the diaphragm and use the abdominals to squeeze in. The idea is we're going to center, so we're going to reinforce the center of the body. Breathe in. On the exhale, not just push your ribs down, but imagine drawing your pelvic floor muscles up. From your thighs, it's like you want to draw those internal muscles all the way up to the hip and to the pelvis. Breathe in, you may feel a subtle shift, although as you keep breathing out, intention to squeeze like if you would have to clench a fist. That's what you try to do with the abdominal muscle for your pelvic floor and the abs in. Hands at the back of the head for abdominal crunch, in into the nose. Exhale, tuck the chin in, come up into crunch. Inhale to lower, exhale up. The head is quite heavy, so tuck the chin slightly in, and on the way up, we'll look for the effort between ribs and hips. Breathing in, exhaling up. Good. Sometimes the feet tends to come up, so we're gonna ground the feet with the heels on the floor. Option to extend the arms, in, exhale up. Inhale to open, exhale. 3 more to go. You can really focus on your breath. Still try to relax around the neck and instead shift the work between ribs and hips. Exhale, brace the core, start to draw your ribs in, and on the way up, lift one knee up 90-degree angle. Inhale to lower. Exhale, swap to the other side and keep going. As you can see, the shoulder blades are back and down. So sometimes if you notice your shoulders coming up, readjust them, press back and down. With your fingertips, you try to extend to the end of the mat. You're gonna stay up for 3. Extend the leg. Inhale to lower, exhale and up. You can keep going with this one, or get ready for the variation. Lift both of your legs up, extend both. In, exhale for 3. And all done for 2 more times. And good. Rest for a moment. We're going to go into bridge. Heels on the floor. Raise the hip up to the sky. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. In this one, we're going to tuck the pelvis under. So tuck underneath. Really squeeze between glutes and thighs. Lower the shoulder, arms along the side of the body. Single leg bridge. In. Exhale at the top. Even here, as you breathe out, you're making the effort to draw your ribs in. Six more to go. Exhale at the top. And in. Your other heel is nice and grounded on the floor. To really connect with your base. Your base in this case is the other foot, is pressing the floor away, and you're engaging the glutes to raise the hip up. As you're breathing out, you're going to try to draw the abdominal wall in, so bring belly button to the spine, but really squeeze all around the waist. Let's roll the spine back. So from the upper back, one vertebra at a time, middle back, lower spine. Good. Now let's lift the legs up for reverse crunch. For this one, we can use a block. You can use a block or a small ball if you have. Breathe in, exhale. Contract from within, like drawing your muscle up and in. Rolling back, in, exhale. And in, exhale. Common mistake with this one is the shoulders arching up. So maintain them on the floor, exhale to roll back. If you want to go more, one full breath as you go and one as you return. Exhale. Stretch the arms and make sure you stretch the elbows as well. The chin is sliding in so you can really stretch the back of your neck and remain strong for your core as you go. In, exhale back. You can go even into more extension if you're more advanced practice. Three more times to go. Remember, this is a big movement for the spine, so it's very much okay to bend your knees or just go for a smaller movement. You're looking for that going up and in from your thighs and pelvis. Last one. And good. Next, knees over the hip, bend your knees. We're gonna go pendulum. On the breath out, raise the abdominal wall in and side to side. If you're not too sure or any herniation in the back, go very gentle with this one. By having your knees close by, it makes that easier. Move your knees far away and even extend the leg for more intensity. Breathe in, exhale out. Good, and 4 more times side to side. Good. Whether the arms can help you to balance in the center, there should be not too much tension on the shoulder. So continue to be in charge of your posture, readjust the shoulder blades back and down, and try to even up, balance your body weight as you go. This was the last one. Now we're gonna rest the block aside. You can do this next one just with your hands or with one plate between the hands. Tuck the chin in, easy crunch. You can bend the elbows on the way up. Inhale to the sky, exhale to crunch. Notice, we don't want the plates to be just over the face, we want the plates to be over the belly. So the neck is on, shoulders are back. Progression, you stretch your leg, exhale, all the way to seated position. Rolling back. Rolling the way up. Level 2. With a short press, we're gonna lift the hands, all the plates up to the sky. Inhale to roll back. Exhale up. You can even do a full breath each time you go and return. Managing the breath should really be up to your pace. Just make sure you can relax around the throat and center the breath between ribs and hips. 3 more times to go. And 2. Stay in your breath, try to go even slower, 1 vertebra at a time. When you go up here, make sure that the block with the shoulder blades back is just over the head, so the body weight goes perpendicular to the floor. One last one, all the way to the top. Exhale and back. Very good. Safely place the plate around. Lift one knee, then the other knee to chest. Chin is in, abdominal wall is up. You're lifting your middle back off the spine, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and crisscross. You're gonna leave the knee in the middle and go shoulder to the opposite knee. Sometimes we tend to close the elbow, but try to stay with the elbows open and really go shoulder to the other knee. 4 and 3. And well done. Stretch the abdominal wall, stretch your heels away, stretch your arms up as well. We're going to do just a few more exercises. Roll into a side. When you roll into a side, you can have a towel underneath the head or just rest the head on the arm. Hips one on top of the other one with the knees forward. We start with cleanse. Lift the feet up. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. 7, 6. With this one, you're going to try to point the knee up to the sky and you're working on the upper part of the glute. Even in this area, relax around the neck and transition the breath between ribs and hips. So you always try to activate for the abdominal wall. Now, second one, move your feet to the front, move your thighs up. You could add 1 or 2 plates on top of the thigh. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. This time you're lifting your foot as well, lifting up and in. If you're working with the plates or any resistance, you should be feeling more effort at the top of the thigh. Try not to be directly on the joint, whether your hip or your knee, instead just in the middle of the thigh. And 2. And 1, ready for pulses, hold 8, 7, 6. Even here you're using your Pilates breath. Inhale into the nose and exhale through the mouth. Try to draw the abdominal wall in. This is not just holding your belly or sucking your belly in, it's really try to actively squeeze, like if you try to clench your face, but you try to do that with the abdominal muscle. And pause, back to single tempo, 8 to go. 7, if you feel courageous today, you can extend the leg in front of you and rotate the foot and the knee inward. 4, it's a tough one, so be very focused and connected with your breath. And 2. And 1, well done. Relief for a second. 1 more in this position. Stretch your leg and this is side flexion. You're gonna squeeze from the center. Exhale and up. This is a baby version of it. Inhale to open. Exhale to the top. If you can, keep your thighs together. Squeeze your thighs, one against the other one in. And you can look forward or follow the hand with your gaze in. Exhale up. Now if you can, rotate back with the hip, open up space, go all the way up, in, exhale up. And try for 4 more times. Exhale up. Inhale in. Always be in control of the posture, so keep adjusting your shoulder blades back and down. And 2. And if you're enjoying the class, don't forget to give it a thumb up and subscribe at the end of the class for more content. 1 more to go. And excellent. Take a moment, and now we're going to just adjust the head to the other end of the mat. The first one was cleanse. Comfortable position for the head, shoulders and hips one on top of the other one. Raise the feet, exhale and in and out. Good. In this position, don't relax your belly too much, so you're still exhaling. Draw your ribs in. It's like your ribs come off the mat. Engage the obliques, and you're activating the glutes at the top. And 2, and 1, and good. Now let's change position slightly. Knees forward, hips are back. You can add the plates if you need on the other side. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Try to keep balance what you do right and left. If you want it easier, don't lift as much. And if you're here for more activation and a greater challenge, then lift the leg higher. And 2. And 1, prepare for pulses. Pulses up and up. I'm gonna stay here a little longer. keeping your lower back in a neutral position. So if your pelvis starts to tuck in, keep drawing that back away from the front with the back in that neutral position. 4. This is going to be safer for your lower back. Enter. And 1, back to single tempo. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. 7 to go. And if you want, on the last few ones, extend the leg. Turn your foot and your knee inward. This is a tough one, so continue to squeeze the front of the abdominal wall. And 2. And 1 more. Well done. Okay, and this was really an express version, so feel free to repeat it if you have time. Stretch your legs. We're gonna go for side flexion. This is good for your obliques and your lower back. Exhale, squeeze in. Baby 1 first to warm up. Check that everything feels fine. If you need to, readjust the shoulder blades back and down. Exhale up, inhale in. Variation 2. Squeeze your thighs, keep your thighs together on the lift. Exhale and up. In. The whole body is working together. Do 1 more. And if you want, go to level 3. Hip is rolling back. Open up space all the way up. In. Exhale. And in. Do 4 more. I like to add a big stretch here, so you can look away, stretch the front of the neck, stretch your lats and the back, and then exhale, big squeeze. Breathe in, exhale. And 1 more, in. And well done. You're on your belly. The last one here. Okay, this is my client's favorite, my student's favorite. We'll call this one Jet's hands. Actually, Jet's arms, because the whole arm is moving. When we are in prone position, we first squeeze abdominal wall and glutes. So brace the center, come up in a beautiful back extension. Shoulder blades back, extend the arms behind you. As you squeeze the arms, you want to rotate all the way in, all the way out. Now sometimes the elbows are bending, the shoulders are coming up, so keep reaching far away. Up strong, so squeeze from your belly. And as you squeeze, squeeze the back of the arms and rotate. The hands may drop, so keep driving them up and close to the center. If you want to add on, squeeze your thighs and lift your thighs and your knees up. 6, 5, 4. Good, and keep lifting the hands up. You're energizing through the hands and the arms. Keep your fingertips open. And 2. And 1. Touch your knees. If you need easier one with your knees on the floor, otherwise come up into a plank pose. It's going to be the last one for today. Shoulders over the hands. In fact, press the knuckles. Some people are more comfortable with the fist, but you can even go for arms or even knees on the ground if you need something more gentle for today. And just stay for 3 more breaths. Imagine your clavicle smiling at the front, with the front of the body nice and open. And good job. Knees, this is puppy pose. You're gonna point the hip to the sky and take a walk forward with the fingertips. Allow your back to stretch, and then you can rest your forehead on the ground. Come up higher into downward facing dog, tap the toes, hips to the sky. Guide your chest towards your knees. And the fingertips are stretching the mat forward. Come back into child pose. Walk with your hands both on one side, stretch more one side of the lower back. And then take a walk to the other side. This is the part to relax your breath. Maybe you close your eyes. Feel that stretch at the side of the lower back. And when you're ready, gently come into a seated position. Release the shoulders, legs in any way that's comfortable for you. Just a few neck mobility before to go on with the rest or the end of your day. This could be a good routine to either energize and prepare the body to start or prepare you to unwind and a peaceful rest. 2 more breaths to go. Neck with your breath. Feel the length of the spine. Keep stretching the spine and the arms.
last one. Thank you so much. So grateful to have you here. Let me know any commenting below if you try to work out, and see you next time for more. Bye.